This is American Ground Radio. I'm Stephen Parr with Louis R. Avalone, and this is our celebration of our upcoming 4th of July special, What Makes America Great. All week long, we've been bringing you some interviews from our past shows. Louis, we've been doing this, our 5th year of doing this show now, right?
Absolutely. A lot has changed in 5 years. You know, America...
For one, we're on in 13 different markets and 7 different states. That's changed.
That's certainly...
Yeah.
A significant change. I was thinking more broader in terms of, America.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I mean, we're
not just us.
Not just us.
Okay.
It's okay. But no, I'm just saying that, America is still facing many new challenges compared to the rest of the world. And it doesn't necessarily have to be. I mean, I think a lot of Americans listening right now may have lost their faith in America, but I think that can be turned around. But I don't think that the solutions are going to come from big, bold, comprehensive national movements. I think the solutions to turn this country around is going to come at the grassroots level, from your town, your neighborhood, right around your dinner table at home.
Frankly, a lot of the problems we have in this country came from big, bold national movements. I mean, you could look at the Great Society programs. They've caused a lot more harm than they have solved. Obamacare, big, bold national movement, it doubled the price of our health insurance and our health care.
Well, take, for example, our next guests.
Okay.
I mean, they were Democrats.
They were.
And they just started videoing themselves, talking about politics, about common sense issues.
They looked into the issues. They started talking about the issues, and in that process, they became Republicans.
I mean, but that's the quintessential grassroots movement.
Right.
I mean, where people are just talking in their local communities about what makes sense for our country.
So we said we've been doing this show for 5 years. This is What Makes America Great special, and some of our first guests were Diamond and Silk, and we thought as we get ready for this weekend show that we'd bring you that interview once again.
America,
Diamond and Silk, welcome to our show, What Makes America Great.
Oh, my God,
wow.
thank you. Thank you for
and
having
happy
us.
4th of July,
Yes,
everybody.
happy 4th.
Happy 4th of July to y'all. Real quick, I've got to know, what made you decide we're going to start making these videos and we're going to post them to the web? What started that for you?
Well, listen, we didn't like the media biasness. We didn't like the fact that the media was biased, the way they twist and turn stories. We didn't like that. And so we started speaking out about that. And then when Donald Trump came along, we started speaking about how they were biased towards him. You know, he was saying things that made sense, but the media wanted to feed us a narrative. And because we wasn't eating their narrative, they tried to destroy him, but it didn't work.
That's right.
One of the things I thought about Donald Trump was he was saying things, but in a different way from the way the media wanted to hear it. You said he was saying things that were true, and he was saying things that were true. He just wasn't necessarily using the words that the media wanted, and so they interpreted a different meaning from what it was he was saying. Did y'all see that same thing?
It wasn't politically correct. That's what it was. That's
Right.
what it is. Right.
The media is so used to those well-dressed, rehearsed politicians. And one thing about Donald Trump, he was just real. He wasn't a rehearsed politician.
That's right.
He was just a real person, like your next-door neighbor telling you what was going down.
That's right.
And that's why we love him today, because we didn't want another career politician.
And he resonated with the average person, and that's what made him so well-rounded with everybody, no matter who you were.
Well, ladies, you all, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I just said no matter who you were or who you are. That's just who Donald Trump is.
Yeah.
He's just real, and that's what we love about him.
We love real people, yes.
Well, you know who else is real? You two are so real. And that's why I think folks like us love you all so much, is that you all are such strong, opinionated women. And I think that serves as a role model for women all across the country, little girls who might not otherwise have expressed their opinion on such matters.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And how does that, do you have a lot of little girls coming up to you and writing to you What's that like?
Well, we have a lot of people that write to us and say, thank you. You are our inspiration. A lot of people don't have the guts. It takes guts. It takes guts to be bold. And you got to be willing to stand in face of the opposition. Even though the opposition want to rip you to shreds, you still got to be able to stand regardless. So a lot of people tell us, you know what, y'all are our inspiration.
That's right.
Like some of the things that you all say, I wish I could say it. I would be ostracized if I said it.
That's right.
But with us, hey, the more you hate, the more we educate, so we can all make this country great and elevate at the same time.
That's right.
So you can throw whatever you want at me. Here's the truth. Here's the facts on how I see it.
Yeah.
And the one thing that we're going to have to do in this country is to agree to disagree. Whenever we can't reach a common ground on something.
That's right.
So
Amen.
You just went on that great spell of great, agitate, educate. All right. So along those same lines, what is it that you think makes America great?
Oh, wow. What makes America great is the freedoms that we have over here. The freedom to do what you want to do. The freedom, opportunities. All you have to do is take advantage of those opportunities and soar. And soar. Listen, two country girls. Imagine this. Almost 2 years ago, was it 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
2 years ago, two country girls picked up an iPad and started filming themselves on YouTube. And then we didn't even know all of these millions of people were going to see us, but all of these millions of people saw it.
That's right.
And you can say that we may have had a little push in the election, meaning we may have influenced people to get out. No, we did. I'm gonna give myself credit.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, just go ahead and say it.
People to get out and vote, and we wanted them to vote for the businessman.
That's right.
Donald J. Trump, baby. And that's what happened. So that's what makes America great. The opportunities are there. You have to take advantage of the opportunities, and you can't be afraid of it.
That's right.
Listen, we didn't know none of this was going to happen. We weren't looking for none of this was going to happen. We didn't ask for any of this. All I know is that we were passionate about what we were talking about.
That's right. And with today being Independence Day, we are two independent women. We know how to voice our opinion, and we don't have a problem with telling you exactly how it is.
That's right.
Where did that come from, ladies? When?
My mama.
Well, that's what I was going. That's what I was going to say. You know,
I have my mother and my father, but I have a very strong that will get you straight.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it just trickled down from her to us.
That's right.
And everybody should be like that.
That's right.
You know, I think that's why a lot of things get pushed in our country because we are not. Okay, we don't tell it like it is.
That's right.
We sugarcoat it. The first time somebody calls us a racist, we fold like a piece of paper. No, if you know you're not a racist, if you know you're not an Islamophobe, homophobe, then you stand up to them. Hold up. I can have an opinion without you calling me a name.
That's right.
You know?
And keep in mind that your voice is your power. So don't let anybody take your power away from you. Use your voice. Everybody got it.
That's right.
what advice do you? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I like how you said that. No, everybody do have a voice.
That's right.
And you should use it. And I'm not saying use it in an offensive way.
Right.
I'm just saying if you don't like something and something don't seem right to you, then I don't see a problem with you voicing your opinion about how you feel. But with a lot of people, they are afraid of somebody's going to say you shouldn't be saying that. Or who do you think you are? As soon as you start to think outside of the box, somebody has something to say. That's when you should keep talking. When they got something to say, that means they listening. Keep talking.
There you go. Well, I'm sure there's listeners out there that are listening to you all and saying the same things in terms of in their own home, but they say, I can't say that outside. What advice would you give that person out there that says, right on, right on, right on, and then they're silent when they're outside of their home or among others?
Well, the one thing about us is if you're going to be real, you got to be real in and outside of your house.
That's right.
I don't speak one way inside of my house, and then when I go out, it's another way. This is me. Wherever you see me at, this is me. This is what I say. This is what I mean.
That's right.
I think people should start being brave and say what you need to say.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying you to say offensive things, but say what you need to say, because because a lot of people just have a lot of things. They may not like certain things.
That's right.
But, you know, the left, the liberals, they bully people to be quiet, and that's how you conjured up the silent majority. That's how the silent majority, because see, what they did was they sat back, and they said, okay, now you going to silence us, but we have something for you. We got something for you.
That's right.
And so if you don't want to be, you got to start voicing your opinion,
and
how you feel. Go ahead.
And we have to get back into the way of being able to agree to disagree when we have a disagreement.
That's right.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Listen, what makes America great, we ain't all going to agree on the same thing.
That's right.
That's what, you know, because some countries, it's like a dictatorship. And that's how the liberals is trying to run this country, as if they want to be dictators, as if they want to manipulate, intimidate, and to dominate. And
Ladies,
that cannot happen.
I hate to cut in because it's so good, but we're coming up against
Really
a hard
is.
commercial break, and we've got to get on to the rest of the show. I could just spend the whole 3 hours with y'all. Thank you so much